All right, what can I do for you? Injuries, you want to start there? All right, so these players will be out for the game, out for practice today, and then subsequently out for the game. Austin Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Khalil Shakir, Ed Oliver, and then you know about Vaughn, obviously there. And then we have Taron Johnson will be limited today and questionable for the game. Terrell Bernard will be limited today and questionable for the game. And then Dion, who is dealing with that hamstring, should be fine. So we'll see how he gets through today, but anticipate him being fine.
In terms of not having Taylor Rapp, does that probably push Cole into the starting role?
Yep.
What did you see from him in that Ravens game when he got that extended?
Yeah, first game experience. And so, that's always a journey, right, when you're playing your first NFL game. And I thought he had some really good plays, and then some plays that, he wants back. And some of them were just something, just base fundamentals. So he'll adjust, and he's going to be fine.
Early in the week, you had said, Terrell was kind of maybe a little bit further along than Taron. How did both of them come through the week, and how do you feel about? I know they're questionable.
Yeah, similar, Matt, with both of them. So I still feel like Terrell's a little bit ahead of Taron. We'll see what today looks like, and then go from there.
With Ed's injury, do you know enough about it yet to say if it's a day-to-day, week-to-week kind of thing, or still?
Honestly, I haven't even connected with Nate on that. Just got word this morning that he was definitely going to miss this game, and so that follow-up conversation to me, or with me to him, is what's your vision? Is it a 1 week? Is it a multi-week? And if so, how many? So, usually with hamstrings, you really don't know. You fear the multiple week type of injury, but I haven't had that conversation with him yet.
Khalil's been one of your most consistent performers offensively. What does the loss of him mean to the offense?
Yeah, thankful we have Curtis, and a couple other guys that we move around and everything, and so he's a very important player to us, a very good player, and a guy that Josh has a lot of confidence in and rapport built up with. So we'll miss him, no doubt, but again, another opportunity for somebody to step up.
Would you expect someone up from the practice squad?
Potentially, yeah, potentially.
There's a lot of moving parts with your defensive line right now, specifically with defensive tackle. I mean, you just brought in a guy this week, and then you've got practice squad guys. You have 2 guys out. Is DeWayne Smoot going to have to move over a little bit? Are you going to have to get more from practice squad guy, even a guy who's just been here a week? What's the whole outlook of that group?
Moving pieces, moving parts. Zion came in. Practiced, as you know, Wednesday, and Thursday. So he's new to our system. We've got some guys on the practice squad that we're looking at as well. So, when it happened yesterday, we gathered as quickly as a defensive staff, D-line coaches, myself, Bobby, and tried to then manage the practice so that the players we thought we would move into those positions were getting the valuable reps that they needed to get, at least in yesterday's practice. So it'll be, those conversations will continue so that you have to manage reps and youth, and then, you've got some veteran players that, hey, we love, you can't play 100% of the reps with them either. So we've got to be rather calculated and intentional about it, and then the players have to step up.
Realistically, how much can you put on the plate of someone that has been here for what will be his 3rd practice today, and not only that, will be making what could be his first ever NFL game?
Right. No, you're right. We'll do the best we can with it, and we take a positive approach and mindset. That's where it starts. The right attitude for Zion and us, and yet we have to be aware of it going into and then throughout the game, not just with him, but the other players that are in there as well. So, it's always going to be the sum of the parts, right? So we have to take that approach. There is no blinking right now. We're going into a hostile environment, and, we've got to stay together on this.
To tab him, though, and bring him off a practice squad, a young player who's never played a regular season snap, kind of indicates how much you guys liked him, correct?
Yeah, for me, it was, I didn't put my eyes on, so this is something Brandon had his eyes on for some time, Brandon and our personnel staff, and so full trust in that. And to this point, you're saying, hey, can see why, and that's the short road. The long road is, hey, where does this go, and how does the game look, and everything. But from what we've seen, confident in the young man, and he's been a pleasure to work with. That's all we know right now. So that's the exciting part. And like I said, we stay together on this, and we move forward.
With Ed and Austin out, DeWayne will probably have some meaningful snaps in this game. How have you seen him settle into things in the first 4 weeks?
Yeah, another rookie that has been improving week to week, I would say, and really purposeful with his game plan every day, not just on Sundays on game day, but every day in practice. He's out there working, and he's going to have to mature rather quickly here as well. So that's part of the challenge, but also part of the joys of coaching is watching these young players have to step up early in the season, and it's going to be a challenge either way because they're a really good football team and well coached. At the same time, you got to look at it a certain way and saying, hey, this is what we've got, this is what we're going with, and we're confident in these guys. So.
And how beneficial is it to have a guy like Eli who's been here for so many years, especially? You have experience there with him who's coming in years before.
Yep. Yeah, same. I thought Eli has had a nice season to this point and did some good things in training camp, and he has some experience as well. So we'll see where it goes. You can only have so many ups each week, so that'll be another decision that we have to make.